How's it going? Okay, so look, this guy has been banned, and it says here that he got banned permanently. Permanently banned, but in reality, the message is wrong. It's a 2-week ban. I think they fixed it at this stage. But the bottom line is that he was using lobby reveal system. So I used it as well. I recommend it to people to review your teammates in the solo queue. So you don't want to be stuck with players that don't want to win. So what I want to address in here is that, okay, let's look at what people say and what they do. So this guy is a pro player. He gets paid to play League of Legends. Let's look at how he behaves. He understands that his skill cannot carry the team because of the way the game is designed. So that's why he's using lobby reveal. He makes sure that his teammates are good and they are carryable, that he can actually carry them. And only then he goes into the game. So do you understand what that tells you about the system? That the game design forbids a player, a professional player, to carry extremely bad teammates. So this is what I'm saying, is that you cannot play this game without dodging. So if you look at behavior of this player, he clearly tells you that even a professional player who is at his prime, I mean, how long has been playing for? 10 years, he cannot still carry people that are just extremely bad at the game. So he's using lobby reveal. And I'm an ex-diamond player, and I'm telling you to use lobby reveal. I provided multiple evidence for... I mean, we have a challenger player who got hard stuck. Well, not hard stuck, but I mean, he won 2, and he lost 8 in Emerald to Elo. I mean, how is that possible? Only because the teammates are extremely bad. And all of that happens because people in League mostly troll. To be honest with you. They first time champions, they are not consistent, they pick God knows what. Today he's playing mid, tomorrow he's playing top, then he's ADC, now he's support. So you get this complete randomness in the game generated by the users. So the only way, unfortunately, to avoid random results in a game, because the problem here is the game design, because again, I spoke about it many times, in League of Legends you cannot dodge the damage. So look, I'll link this in the description below. Look, this is what's going to happen to you. Let's say you are Omega Fed Riven, and you go into the team fight. This is what's going to happen to you. Look. So officially 5 seconds CC, unofficially about 9 to 10 seconds. So he couldn't do anything for 10 seconds. So at that point, your team has to be present on the map. They have to be contributing damage because you are being crowd controlled. And if they cannot do that, you simply lose the game because it's not your fault. It's nothing that you've done wrong. It's just the game design forbids solo carrying. And this guy behavior confirms it. So once again, I'm telling you, do not play this game without dodging because it is absolutely impossible to win by yourself. You need teammates to help you. You need them. Alright? Now, of course, over large sample size, playing 500 games, you're gonna climb to your elo regardless, blah blah blah. I heard that bullshit before. You have to understand, most of the players that you are watching and who can climb efficiently are full-time streamers. They play League of Legends full-time. They are extremely efficient and they have a lot of experience. They're probably at their prime, and they still struggle to get over 70%. I mean, they get like 60 whatever percent because the game design just forbids carrying. Alright, so I mean, the pro player is using it. So now you get banned for using lobby reveal for 2 weeks. So you can play flex queue, you can see teammates in flex, and you can see teammates in normal draft. You cannot play quick play because you can't see the teammates. It's gonna be coin flip, and you cannot play solo queue because again, for the same reason, it's gonna be a coin flip. Okay, so make sure, if you were to play League of Legends, make sure that you research your teammates before you go into the lobby. It's much better to be frustrated because you didn't get to play a game and you had to dodge for the whole day, as opposed to being, well, let me show you 1 second. Okay, I'll link this video in the description below as well. Now, this is a very emotional video, so just be aware of this, right, before you watch, okay? So, let's play the clip.
Vectors. I'm gonna take it. I don't give a fuck. Shen fucking ult me! What are you actually doing? Are you fucking... Hit the Nexus, not the Vlad! What the actual fuck are you doing? You're so fucking bad!
Okay, so in order to avoid teammates like this who can't even hit the Nexus and they can't resist the temptation of smash their buttons and hit something to do damage, you have to dodge. Otherwise, you're gonna become like completely insane, and I'm talking about you become enraged to the level where it drives this behavior which is very irrational. You know, like for example, trying to win a game where you didn't even want to play, for example. But well, 1 sec. Yeah, so listen to this guy. Like he didn't even want to play game, but he ended up staying up until 3 a.m. I'll link this in the description below as well.
Rewards just for logging in that day. You have rewards for completing a game, and it gets the ball rolling, and it gets the people really just spending time when they don't want to. And I'm guilty of this myself. The game League of Legends has the system where if you win a game that day, you get some extra points to buy a new character. And there were days when I came home from like practice and I would be like 11 in the night and I didn't want to play a game, I wanted to go to bed, but I was like, oh, there's this reward if I play just one game, and if I win it, I get these extra points, and I would lose that game, but like I really need those points now. I play another game, and sometimes it would be like 3 or 4 games that I finally won, and it would be 2 in the morning, and I'd be sitting there like, I didn't want to do this. I think I was tricked.
So you were addicted?
I would say so, yes, I would say so.
Now while
Okay. So do you understand? Like he didn't even want to play. He ended up playing for 4 hours because of the reward system in it. Like, and again, you see, like it's this. I don't know. It's marketing techniques. Anyway, also another one. Yeah, look. Why do you need to dodge? Why do you need to dodge? Like, the question I wanted to answer with this clip is that, okay, why did he get locked to play for 4 hours? Because he wanted to win, he logs in, he plays the game, obviously his team ints, he gets completely enraged because he played really well, and he wants that win back. So he plays another one, his team ints, and it snowballs until he actually wins the game. And then it's not enough because now you want to compensate for all the other games that your team inted, and now you're basically a full-time, you quit your job, now you're playing League of Legends and you're now a streamer earning, that was a dude on it was hilarious. I'm not gonna call the name, but he said, I'm actually making money now, and he said that his YouTube is now making $2 per day. Woo! Do you understand? Like he's so poor that $2 per day is actually money for him. My boss, woo! Okay? Because if you convert dollars to euro, that's like 150. So do you see what I'm saying? Is that that's the world of League of Legends full-time players where they think that $2 is like, oh my god, I got a sub, it's like €3. I got 2 subs yesterday. Oh my god, dude, you're so rich, €6. It's just, you know what I'm saying? And all of that is because of the system. And the system is players inting. So the way to avoid it is to make sure that you scout your teammates, you dodge, just like these guys do. Because it's a lot easier to go to bed at 1 a.m. because you dodged 10 times and you said, ah, screw it, I'll just go to bed, maybe tomorrow is going to be better, than to lose 2 to 3 games in a row where you're in the loser's queue and your team is giga feeding and you are being either playing well or get counterpicked where you can't do jack shit, and you're like, it's just disgusting stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you are just in complete rage. 1 sec. Yeah, we're like in this video, you're just like locked in a CC and you literally can't do anything. There are a lot of variants of this. For example, it can be that you are like split pushing bot lane. There is literally 5 people chasing you all the way to your Nexus turrets, and your team is just like standing here and just picking their nose, and you are just pinging them. Please, push the lane or take an objective. Please, there are 5 people bot lane. Please, by all means, can you please do something useful? Alright? That is very difficult because it's a lot of emotions, a lot of like stuff, chemicals in your head. It's very difficult to go to bed after games like this, and if you have 3 of them in a row, oh my god, oh my god. Like dodging, you get a bit of frustration because sometimes your champion gets banned, you have a good lobby, your champ gets banned, but I'm telling you, it's by far easier to go to bed after 10 dodges, 20 dodges, than going through this shit. By far easier. So you're trading obnoxious nonsense, like this stuff here, for little bit of frustration because you didn't get to play. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. Make sure that you dodge, otherwise you're gonna be like these guys here, super, super tilted. And the final clip I wanted to show you the reason why, again, you need to make sure that you dodge, and the reason why even professional players dodge. I mean, LS coach, he's like a Grandmaster Teal Korean player, and he dodges. When he does coaching sessions, I've seen him do coaching, and he said, okay, check out your teammate, okay, this Yasuo is like Omega Feeder, dodge the game. He actually, during his coaching, recommends dodging. Do you understand? So, and one of the reasons is like this. Look, let's just watch this clip. 1 sec. I'm just gonna mute myself. 1 sec.
Other account, however, I'm playing with high master lobbies against previous challenger players and GM players and carrying these games. How do I define carrying? It's definitely not KDA, I'll tell you that. Carrying is controlling the flow of the game by roaming, playing precisely in fights, and securing objectives. However, since I was heartstuck my Emerald account, am I just an Emerald player, or at least a Master player? Here's a clip of Bob Quinn explaining this.
This is me. Coffee Hot Pot. 1044 LP. This is me. Rank 153. Top 0.0072%. That is me. You know what else is me? Hide on Hot Pot. Emerald 2. 2 wins, 8 losses. Can't climb.
Okay? So how can a player of that caliber, he is a professional player, ex-professional player, how can he lose 8 games in a row in such a low elo for him? I mean, Emerald is pretty good elo, but relative to a professional player, come on. It's like you take a professional basketball player who is like an NBA superstar. Well, let's not say superstar, let's say a starting player. I mean, he's not a Hall of Famer, right? But he's a starting player. You put him into college tier 3 basketball team and he can't win a game. How is that possible? It has to be the teammates are so bad that he just cannot win. And now the system, how can they say that the system is balanced, that he can't win a game? Right? 8 losses for a player of this caliber is unacceptable matchmaking system. And this happens because of your teammates. So that's what I'm saying, is that you have to dodge. And that's about it. And again, like, guys, please do not blame yourself for losing games. You are not responsible for 0-15Z. You are not responsible for your jungler not knowing how to smite. It's their fault. And if nobody wants to play them, it's their fault. And you should not be a victim of these people just trolling your games. Make sure that you just dodge. And that's it. And again, I will emphasize this again. It is much better, much easier to go to bed after 10 to 20 dodges than it is after 3 troll games. It's definitely worth trade-off. Okay, I'll link all of those clips in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. And I hope you heard me there. And take care, bye-bye.